Today's day two. Did this yesterday. We did kind of the drugs. We did like two more drugs. I did. Okay, so today's neuro. We start with neuro. Let's look at our things related to neuro. Heart disease, urinary, cardiac, fluid and electrolytes, acid base, shock, that's cardiac, respiratory, COPD, asthma, ARF, acute respiratory failure, PE, flail chest, perioperative. Oh, why is there no neuro? The fuck? Where's the neuro? GI, acute coronary heart disease, urinary, cardiac, acid base, fluid electrolytes, shock. Shock is not neuro, right? Shock is just lack of oxygen to the heart? No. Well, there's different types of shock. Um, that's a condition, not a disease. Uh, just lack of perfusion around the respiratory system, or not the respiratory system, the circulatory system. Well, there is neurogenic shock. Okay, what is this? Ischemia, hypertension disorder, integumentary, musculoskeletal, carotid. Okay. Oh, I don't see any. Oh, there is good. There is neurovascular. Okay. Neurovascular, chronic neurological conditions. Okay. GI, not GI, cardiac, more cardiac. Oh, I think this is MedSurge or Jesus Christ. Electrolytes, acid base, respiratory. Oh, these are so colorful. Respiratory, hematology, reproductive anatomy, fertilization. Oh, this is into we're into S. We're into S1 at this point, I think. Yeah. Pregnancy complications, and so I only have like two neural conditions. Newborn AMP, newborn 2.0, newborn risk, newborn risk 2. Okay. So it looks like I only have two like neural sheets out of the whole stack. Alright, that's fine. So these are just like notes I've taken in nursing school, and they kind of have like important stuff that I want to know. And they're very colorful because I try to make them colorful so I can know. I can remember. Does it actually work? Not really. Kind of. I guess. I passed. Okay. So today is neural, and then let's also look at my API book. But all right, let's look at the API booklet for neural, and we have okay, we have the little cheat sheet, uh, Respiro. What's the med? Okay, so okay, so this will be fun. These are not neural. These are not neural. These are diabetes. That's endocrine. This is peds. These are pharmacology, um, hypertension. Wait, no, total financial nutrition. I don't know what that is under nutrition, medication. This is fluid electrolytes and pH. This is PPE. Okay, so that's basic nursing. So today we're doing neuro. Let's take a look at what is in neuro. Here we go. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's take a look. Bell's par. palsy. So I think that's something palsy, cerebral palsy. This has a range of conditions, I thought. Yeah. So give this a effect, but it's like a range. It's a spectrum. That's what they call it. Spectrum. It's not. Um, cerebral palsy is not like, oh, once you have cerebral palsy, you are acting a certain way. It's a spectrum, which means like you can have normal activities. You can be normal, or normal in the sense of healthy. Yeah. Okay. And I'm playing my music in the background because like my Google speakers better. Okay. So this one says neurovascular or something. Yeah, this is neurovascular, but this is like neurosensory. Let's just look at neuro. Respiratory fluid. Okay, these are acute medical. And neuro is not including neurocognitive, right? That's mental health. It's under mental health. That should be under mental health. Yeah. So we are looking at specifically med-surg's neuro, which means we are looking at section 10, 147, 158, 43, 47. Okay, it says look at AD on here. Cerebrovascular accident. Diuretic for what? Oh, ICP. Parkinson, MS. Okay. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. My, myasthenia gravis. Guillain-Barré syndrome. Okay, that seems like a good bunch. My plan is to end at 11 and then eat lunch. Oh wait, shit. My croissant is. You know what? I'll let it sit for a little bit. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? Oh, the lab values. I don't think we know the lab values anymore because, well, I know this one. I remember it as 4,500 to 10K. Has 2K to 4K hemoglobin. It's like goblin. So I think like small number, and then hematocrit is like crit. So it's like percentage base, which means it's higher. You want higher crit, right? ABG 7.35, 7.45. Bicarb is 20. Oh, I thought it was 22 to 26, but it says 24 to 26. And then CO2 is 35 to 45, kind of like pH 7.35. Also the same thing with sodium, 135 to 145. The 3.5 and 2.45 is like the common theme. Respiratory opposite, metabolic equal. I just remember carbon dioxide is acidic, so, and then pH is the less pH, the more acidic. I already know that, so I don't know what. Glucose 70 to 110. Okay. Specific gravity. I just remember 1.03 for specific gravity. And then protein. Albumin. I don't even remember. I don't remember any of this. Well, I remember this triglyceride. Because or no, I remember HDL versus LDL because it's 1/3 rule. You want 1/3 of like I think it's LDL like 1 to 3 basically. I think it's LDL is so if LDL is 30, you want your HDL to be less than 90, and you want your HDL to be higher, high density low protein. Wait, no, is LDL good or bad? Now I'm confusing myself. HDL, high density lipoprotein. Okay, you want the HDL to be high. So HDL, if HDL is 30, then LDL has to be less than 90, and you want HDL to be over 30. So basically, it's like a 1/3 rule. Digoxin, I don't know any of this. I know PTINR is this for normal, and then Coumadin, and then same thing with warfarin. You want it to be 2 to 3 with treatment. And I know there's vitamin K makes sense. Conversion, sure. Fetal heart rate is 110 or 1 amniotic fluid. Okay, Coca-Cola. Cirrhosis is liver failure, or not liver failure. Scarring of liver tissue. Okay. Anyways, back to our thing today. We are doing neuro. So let's start with the very first thing, which is increased intracranial pressure. Do we have anything on here? Any notes on that? Oh, stroke is a part of this. So didn't I have a case about strokes? So anti-humanitarian. I would type in like control F is like maybe something. The tallest. That's what? Did I talk about strokes here? Oh, I think I do. Okay. Well, that's good enough. Okay. Let's start with so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 in one piece of paper. Stroke by itself is already a pretty big topic. Okay, let's use our orange highlighter and highlight anything that has to do with intracranial pressure. I thought I saw that. Cerebral injury. Okay. Increase ICP. Cerebral injury. Stroke. Well, this one's more basic and talks about what we had to learn about the different types of MS. That was so stupid. Like, relapsing or intermittent. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't think we're gonna get a test on that. Okay, that's a stroke. Okay, cool. There's only one thing about ICP. Let's go over here. Increase ICP. There we go. There we are. Increase intracranial pressure. I don't like this piece of paper. for syphilis. Meningitis. Okay, so Cushing's triad has bradycardia, wide impulse pressure, right? Yeah, wide impulse pressure. And irregular breathing. Okay. And then nursing intervention. Elevate bed. 45 degrees. 35 to 45. 30 to 45. Avoid coughing, sneezing, straining, and suction. Interesting. Avoid suction. Maintain maximum respiratory exchange. Administer oxygen. Okay. Monitor iron O. Give oxygen. Use hypothermia as prescribed to decrease. Okay, decrease stimuli. Decrease stimuli. Okay, cool. And then meds. Avoid opioids and sedatives unless ventilated, or restrict neurological assessment. Okay. Avoid opioids unless what? Ventilated. Okay. Ventilated. And then barbiturates. Osmolytic diuretics such as dexamethasone, Actually, I'm gonna use orange for my drugs. Cool. Um, so intracranial pressure. Let's talk about meningitis. I don't think I learned about meningitis until like very later on. Um, I learned about meningitis with kids, pediatrics. I didn't even learn about meningitis with adults. Yeah, and I didn't take notes on meningitis. I was just like, sure. Well, the meningitis is basically like seizures, right? That's like the one thing. It's the inflammation of the meninges. So, I mean, yeah, that's basically it. So, let's see. Well, I see. Oh, there we go. Oh, meningitis does increase intracranial pressure. Makes sense. It's inflammation. Um, hypothermia, cerebrovascular accident, mentioned spinal cord injury. I worked at a spinal cord injury and brain injury unit, so I kind of have an edge on this. Not really. Like, I know some things. Can we talk about meningitis? It doesn't even talk about meningitis in this. Okay, sure. That's. Is there a index? Comprehensive assessment. Index. I think this is the index. Activities. Index. There we go. Okay. Well, let's try to find meningitis. LM. Meningitis 258. Why is meningitis not with the list? I don't understand that. It's probably under P's. Okay. Okay, right. Let's take a look at meningitis. viral and viral versus bacterial infection of meninges. Cool. Causes are premature rupture of membrane. That means head trauma. So, surgery, head, neck, spinal surgery, cochlear implant. Oh, really? Um, more common in late winter, early spring. Oh, is it because all the okay, sure. Crowded living conditions, daycare, recent viral. Okay, that's like a sentence sometimes. I'm done with the. I mean, it makes sense because like all the everything was like frozen in the winter, and it's kind of like why um, the melting of uh, all the glacier is bad because all the bacteria that was frozen during the time that we have no immunity to is coming in. But still, it's like sure. Okay. Signs and symptoms: positive cerebral fluid and blood culture. Okay. And blood culture. All right. Cool. Um. Okay. So with the cerebral fluid, with the cerebral fluid, if we have cloudy, that means it's bacterial. And then same thing with cerebral fluid. If it's clear and it has increased it's elevated white blood count, cloudy, elevated white blood count, elevated protein, decreased glucose, all goes back here like glucose. And if it's viral, it's clear. That's viral. Okay. This is why it takes forever. Okay. Meningitis. Let's see what else. Okay. In neonates, poor suck and feeding. Temperature. Nuchal rigidity. What is nuchal rigidity? Oh, like neck. Seizures. That's like the one thing I know. Bulging fontanelle. Okay. Photophobia. Decreased level of consciousness. Fever and chills. So is there no fever with? Oh, I guess there is fever. CT-MRI. Droplet. No pillow. Okay. That's it. There's no. What's the treatment for it? Oh, there it is. Fluid. Um, Antibiotics. Anti-epileptics. So I'm pretty sure that's anti-seizure. That's anti-seizure. Or epilepsy. Corticosteroids. That's stroke might need the whole bottom. I'm thinking stroke on the bottom. Um, left and right of the brain. That's probably back. Mama 喜欢你，慢慢的去，慢慢的自己在一起，慢慢我想配合你，把我给你。That's right here. Should really put it up there or something. Okay. Is it talking about left versus right brain? So I remember is left brain is for like it's on the left, so it's for language and arts and logic. Right side is for like oh wait, what am I thinking? Left side is logic. Right side is like art. Right? Am I capping? It's probably on this side. Emotions. Amygdala. Right. It's part of the limbic system. Or key function of the limbic system. Oh shit. Okay. So basic function of the brain. Okay. Do I trust WebMD for basic stuff? Yeah. Okay. Where's this from? I mean, I don't doubt the human memory. Sure, that's good enough. There you go. Yeah, language, logic, feeling, visualization. Okay. Basics. So left brain is for logic, um, language, math. The right brain is for everything else. So like art, um, intuition, rhythm, um, imagination. Okay, cool. And then, so that's like left versus right. Why are some of them bigger than others? I don't understand. And also some of them are like super light color, which I don't understand either. Text color, let's make it black. Okay. So meningitis. So I'm going through these two right now. I'll go through strokes after this. Using my right brain right now. Listen to music. Logic with the left. Okay. Let's see. So I just did this. Um, uh, basic functions of a lobe. Okay. So I know frontal is for thinking. Should be a so lobes of the brain. That's basic anatomy. I should know this. I don't remember it a lot though. Um, oh, it's right here. Okay. So frontal is for complex thoughts. Yeah, like right now. complex thoughts, impulse control. And then we have parietal. This is for like sensory, somatosensory. Somatosensory is just everything, right? Somatosensory to me is just everything. Yeah. So frontal is for thinking thinking, um, impulse control. Parietal, which are the sides, like, oh, it's more like here. I think of it like the sides. These are for sensory, and then occipital is for vision, and it's opposite too. The right is up to the left, and left is to the right. And then we have temporal, which is right here. This is for audio, hearing, audio. Audio, balance. Um, it says emotion and memory. I guess all that has a part to do with memory. Um, but I'm just gonna say audio and balance on my little sheet. Um, yeah. Okay. So, and then we go down to like the limbic system. Um, it doesn't say limbic system here, but I'm gonna go into limbic system. Um, so limbic. So limbic brain is basically the hypothalamus to the brainstem, right? It's instinctive. Uh, yeah, and it's pituitary, brainstem, amygdala, prefrontal. I won't say the prefrontal cortex is a part of the limbic system. This is the limbic system. So thalamus, hypothalamus, um, uh, the brainstem, hippocampus, uh, yeah, thalamus, hypothalamus, amygdala, hippocampus, and also the brainstem. And this is in charge of like homeostasis. Fight and flight, emotion and drive. And learning and memory. Okay. I guess, yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at dementia versus delirium. That's a pretty um, big topic. Usually, so dementia, my understanding of dementia and delirium is that dementia can, okay, so there was actually a good question on New World with this. It was talking about how dementia, uh, dementia can actually cause hallucination too. Or it was not dementia. It was Parkinson's. Might be Parkinson's. Might be another one. Um, it was a question for mental health, probably. It was a selectable class. Abuse, bipolar, convulsive therapy. No. Okay, it's probably neuro. So it was a good graph. It was a selectable apply. I think it might have been this one. There we go. Okay. Right, Alzheimer's versus um Alzheimer's is a type of dementia. Okay. So let's take a look. Dementia versus delirium. Can't even read my own handwriting. That's how bad it is. Okay. Dementia versus delirium. So so first of all, dementia is irreversible. This is delirium is reversible. Congratulations. Delirium has a quick onset, while dementia is a slow onset. And then apparently they both have hallucinations. And they both have confusion. Right? Oh, and they had speech changes due to the confusion problem. Okay. That's. I kind of don't want to go into strokes because I wanted to put strokes at the very bottom because there's so many different types of strokes. Well, there's two primarily: ischemic and hemorrhagic stroke. But then there's like positive stroke. Another good question. Okay. Should not be here. Okay. I want to actually highlight Christian's triad. So I feel like I should know that. Let's talk about Glasgow scale. Glasgow scale. So, I don't know like what if we're given if we need to do a Glasgow coma scale, we're gonna need to we're gonna have the thing, the chart. But basically, so 3 is least responsive, while 15 is most responsive. That's basically it. And yeah. I can add the reflex in here too. So basically, this is deep tendon reflex. So 0 equals absent. 1 equals weak. 2 is normal. 3 is like strong. And 4 is too strong. Hyperactive. Okay. This is deep tendon reflex. Alright, cool. So, Glasgow scale. So Parkinson's is its own little thing. Parkinson, you give levodopa, carbidopa. I thought Parkinson was a part of dementia, but it's not. Parkinson is what is it? It's a chronic progressive neurological disorder. So I don't know what the difference between Parkinson versus dementia. we also know that Alzheimer's or dementia causes delusions and paranoia. Well, I guess it doesn't cause paranoia. It doesn't say that. It says hallucinations, and I know they cause delusion. So, I guess Parkinson is just like confusion that affect problem solving, speed of thinking, and moving. Alzheimer's, Parkinson related dementia. Okay. So they're just slower at stuff. And fall creep option. Okay. Resting. Expressionless. Isn't expressionless just anhedonia? No, that's experiencing no emotion. And anhedonia. That's different from expressionless. They might still experience emotions, but they're not expressing them. Okay. Drooling and slur speech. Okay. They can have depression. Silent symptoms. Any labs? Yeah, fall risk. High fiber diet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. Actually, I'm gonna take a food break. Um,